Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 21 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. It's a bit of a different episode today. Got the live, got the controller, and what we're going to do is we're going to run through my custom tactics that got me Elite 3 in the weekend league for the first time in my, little career of being a FIFA player. So, obviously we don't normally push for Elite, but we have this week, well, last week now. We've even done this weekend league, and it's been alright. I've been pretty terrible. I've been a little bit poorly, but that's just that. And obviously, this pad has decided to just pretty much break on me. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pressing buttons when I'm not saying, and things like that, but it seems to be alright at the minute. So we're going to run through my custom tactics. So as you can see, this is the team that we've got on the road to glory, and we do bring Mbappe on straight away because we can't really fit him in for chem reasons, so we just sub him on straight away for a Campos. So we'll get straight into the tactics then. So we'll go for the defensive tactic. This is my main tactic. This is the tactic that I use, and I switch to pretty much straight away in the game. And this is the tactic that I use basically 90% of the game, and I never really switch from it. So we start off with balance. Now, you don't want it on heavy touch and you don't want it on possession loss because your players are going to get dragged out of position, they're going to lose stamina, and it don't really do much anyway. Like, you can do manual pressing by yourself, so you might as well just do it by yourself. Then constant pressure, this year it's been obviously quite nerfed. I mean, it's got a little bit better I think recently, but like, it just takes the stuffing out your defenders and obviously your midfielders and then your strikers, so you don't really want to be doing that. You need to keep your fitness on your players, and then obviously drop back. Just don't play this, please. Like, I don't like playing it in champs, so just don't do it. There's no need for it. Just play the game to win the game, and it's as simple as that. That's what you need to do. So then we've got the width on 5. Now, you don't need too central because obviously you're going to get just battered out wide. Players just do through balls left, right and centre in this game, so you don't want to be really giving them that option. So you need to keep it sort of wide, but you don't want it too wide because then they can just play it straight through you. So I do play it on 5, so I think it's like the most balanced thing that you can do. Then we do it on 7 depth. Now, I personally have it on 7 depth because I'm an attacking player, and this is an attacking formation. I want my players to just get up the pitch and get some goals because I'm really good at attacking but terrible at defending, so we might as well just get players forward and help me in the attack to get more goals than my opponent, because that's what I look to do. I like to outscore my opponent, and obviously that makes it a little bit easier for winning games and stuff like that. Now, into the offensive side of things, we've got long ball. Now, I use long ball because, like you can see on your screen right now, do you see how the ball gets chipped over the defence and you can play a nice little through ball? That's what I like to do. Holding L1 and R1 and through ball, I just play that through ball, and then obviously you're in on goal, as you can see here. And that's pretty much how it acts in the game, I can't lie to you. And then we've also got the things like fast build up and possession. Now, fast build up, your players just rush up too quickly, I'm not going to lie. And then if you're, on transitions, if you get caught out, you're done for. Like, you're going to have like 2 or 3 defenders back and it's not going to be able to help you. So we just literally leave it on balanced or long ball, because obviously, like I said, the long ball tactic does that, or you can literally just leave it on balanced. Either, doesn't really matter. I need to take off constant pressure actually, get it back on balanced. So then we've also got 5 players in the box. Now, listen, with the formation that we use, we don't need many players in the box. Like, you've obviously got your 2 strikers, your 2 wide midfielders, because I play 4-4-2, and the centre mid. Now, you can obviously do it a bit less, but obviously with the R1 crosses, you need it on 5 more, because obviously when the wingers get in the box, you need them to get in the box, don't you? So you've got to have quite a few, and then the centre mid needs to get up and down as well, and that'll help you with certain situations. Now, my corners and my free kicks are both on 1, and that is because I don't whip corners in, and I don't whip free kicks in either. I have a shoot from the free kick or pass it in and then do a nice little pass in, whatever, and then the corner, I literally just pass it short. Obviously, if you've got like a Virgil or just someone really tall, or Ronaldo or something like that, then you want to put it on 3 because you want to get them in the box, and obviously you'll probably score a corner. But personally, I don't whip it in because I don't have them types of players, so we just leave it on 1, so we're not exposed at the back basically. So that's pretty much that. So as you can see, we're in the 4-4-2 here. Pele and Messi out front. Let's go to actual instructions. So Pele and Messi are both up front. We literally just have it on stay central. You don't need to put it on stay forward really, because you do need them to come short sometimes. And just that's pretty much that. To be honest, you don't really want them to get on behind because you want them to do different movements at different times. Then for the wide midfielders, so Neymar and Mbappe in my case, I just leave them on pretty much nothing apart from getting to the box or across. Now this is important for them R1 crosses. They need to be bursting into the box to get the R1 cross across, and then obviously they'll be there at the back post to tap it in. Now the centre mid is probably the most important role in this formation. Obviously in a 4-4-2 you've only got 2 centre mids, so you need to provide that attacking option as well as the defensive. So my attacking sort of player is Wayne Rooney. Now this player has to be a very good player. This can be some like a Tal road to the final, or like Rooney or something like that. They've got to have great stamina to get up and down the pitch, and obviously defend as well, but obviously they've got to have good shooting, so if they get into that box then they can finish. So what we do is we literally just leave them on absolute balance for everything apart from cover centre. Now obviously you don't want it on cover wing, because you've got wide midfielders, you don't need them to cover the wing, and you can just get exposed through the middle. So you leave it on cover centre, and that's pretty much that for the left centre mid. You can obviously switch it around, you put them on the right centre mid if you want, and then for the other centre mid, you want him on stay back while attacking, and this is obviously to provide you cover, so you can play like 4 at the back and then 1 just sits in front, and then obviously it can ping the passes, and that's what Kimmich does brilliantly. He's got a very, very good passer and stuff like that, being a team of the year, and obviously yeah, he can shoot as well, but he's very, very good from distance, and that is why I keep him stayed back. And obviously again, cover centre. Now the full backs is the next position that we'll talk about. You want them to stay back, obviously. That's pretty much standard for every formation on this entire game, and that's because you don't want to be exposed at the back with the R1 through balls or the L1 and R1 through balls. You just don't want to be getting caught out, so we leave them on stay back. But however, we do put them on overlap. Now we put them on overlap for one reason, and pretty much one reason only, and that is because you obviously just want to play them through balls, don't you? So you want them to be overlapping instead of inverted. We're not playing Man City's inverted full backs. We're not doing that. We're not Cancelo and we're not Mendy or whatever. We need to be playing FIFA 21 here, otherwise we'll just concede goals. So overlap is the next thing. And then the final thing of this formation is now your goalkeeper. Now it's a bit of an interesting one, your goalkeeper. Like, you don't really have to do it much with him. Like, some people literally just leave it balanced, but for me, I do put him on cautious for crosses, and that is simply because sometimes I forget to move my keeper, right? Sometimes it just don't go to plan, and you can concede goals. So putting comes for crosses on is very important for them R1 crosses. He'll come out and sometimes claim the ball, which is good. You want that, obviously. You want to not concede any crosses. But obviously this is very important for the goalkeepers that actually have this trait, which is what Nick Pope has. He has this trait. So obviously that helps him out. If he doesn't have the trait, then just leave it and just manually move him yourself, or you can just move yourself anyway. So that is pretty much that for the main tactic. Now we've also got an attacking tactic of a 4-2-3-1. It's not really an attacking tactic, it's sort of the same to the 4-4-2, but the only difference is we leave it on balanced, and we also have it on 2 width because it's more of a narrow formation. That's pretty self-explanatory. It's a 4-2-3 when you've got 3 cams and the striker. So that's pretty much that. Now obviously going into the tactics, you obviously want again the same sort of things. So we've got Pele has to obviously stay forward. I mean stay central, not stay forward, sorry. We don't put anything like stay forward on, but we do for Messi. Now the cam is very, very pivotal in this formation. The 4-2-3-1, the middle cam anyway, it just links everything together, so you need to have a good cam in there. And obviously if you put him on just like, if you put him on, for example, basic defensive or come back on defence, then you can have no cam for pretty much the entire game. You need to have cam to be the pivotal role to play out to your wide cams or your striker, and obviously can be in that attack. Now, obviously, for the wide cams, again, you want him in, come into the box for the cross, and you also want him on comeback on defence. Now this is because it just implements a 4-4-1-1 when you're defending, so obviously it helps you out, gives you a bit more defensive support. Now for the 2 CDMs, again, you want one on stay back while attacking, and then you want the other just on balanced, because obviously you want one to just get forward. And then obviously the reason why I've got it on cover wing is because sometimes obviously when the wingers or the wide cams, whatever, when they come inside, you need them to go out wide, so obviously stop the through balls. And then again, left back and right back, we've again got them on stay back while attacking and overlap. We know this, we know why, and then again the keeper is on covers for crosses. So that's pretty simple and self-explanatory. Now we move to the 3-5-2 tactic. It's my pretty much go-to, just if we're launching for a game, launch the kitchen sink, put the taps on, and this is pretty much the formations we've got. Unbalanced and long ball. Now I could put like constant pressure or something, but obviously you're going to have a lot of players out position and they're going to be quite tired anyway, so it's pretty much a useless tactic. You can use the D-pad anyway, so you might as well just keep it off. So anyway, the width is 3 off max. Now obviously we need to be wide, we need to be spreading the balls, we need to be launching everything up, and then the depth is 1 off max. Now obviously we need to get everyone up the pitch, and we need to get some goals. Now obviously, again, plays in the box, you just want to get everyone in there, and then corners and free kicks are still 1 because I don't whip them in or anything like that. So this is the thing. This is the 3-5-2. It's a little bit messed up at the minute because Mbappe's playing centre mid, but obviously he's the man that's sub on, so I just switch it about in game anyway. And then the instructions are pretty simple. I don't actually have them set up at the minute because I've only just put the 3-5-2 back in, but it's pretty simple. The 2 CDMs stay back. Well, no, you can have 1 CDM stay back, and that's pretty much that, to be honest with you. Kimmich does play centre back as well, which is actually quite good there. But anyway, that's pretty much going to wrap up the end of the episode. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow.